semifinals. What are your views on the tournament, and what are the views of your the team that you have? And probably you can also provide us some views on what happened, why the semifinals did not go according to your liking.
First of all, the tournament is the first of its kind. It's a great exposure for all the players for the upcoming state season, national rankings, and also TTSL. We got good match practice in the off season. Uh, I actually stepped in for Amarraj, who I think started playing international leagues and he wasn't available. Uh, we had a really good team, but during the league phase, one of our teammates she got sick. She wasn't able to play. But even then, our team spirit was very good. So we were ready to qualify for the semi-finals, in spite of losing very close on some league matches. Let's say 4-3, 11-9. We were able to somehow reach the semi-finals. And in the semi-finals, also one of our main players, Nikhil Menon, he got sprain, so he couldn't show his full potential. But in spite of that, I think we tried our best. We put in the effort, and even after Nikhil being injured, we had the match. Kaushika being 2-love up, Pranav having good pressure on the game with Manigandan. Second game he was leading 10-7, and he took the third game, but he wasn't able to convert. Team environment for the upcoming TTSL and states.
Wonderful, wonderful, Abhinay. In fact, Abhinay shares his experience of being a part of Neelangarai Turtles. Nikhil Menon, you had a very very unfortunate ankle injury yesterday while you were training. You have incidentally contributed quite a lot in terms of results to Neelangarai Turtles. Now, tell me how's your feeling. In fact, you had a great camaraderie in terms of working with people who have been playing in the Tamil Nadu circuit, and of course, yes, some have been there in the national circuit as well. You yourself, you have been in the national circuit, and probably you are likely to travel for some more international assignments. You tell me your experience as to how you gelled well as a team. In fact, most of you guys who have played for Nilagiri Turtles don't belong to one single club where you get trained, but the camaraderie that you enjoyed, the camaraderie that you brought forth to the table. So amazing. You please share your experience about all this.
It was a very good tournament because the team match, it was good for team spirit, and it was good playing with all my teammates. All are very supportive, and I had a good tournament. I was able to win most of my matches. Unfortunately, yesterday I had an ankle injury. Today I was not able to play my best, but still everyone in the team.
Wonderful, enlightening thoughts from Nikhil Menon. Of course, yes, he's been absolutely humble in terms of his expressions. Of course, yes, we witnessed what he could bring to the table. The amount of grit, the amount of courage, and the amount of dedication in terms the benefits that
For me, and I got to know all these wonderful people. And I usually don't interact with these people a lot because they're not from the same club. And I got some enlightening inputs from Amalaj, Abhinayan, and Kaushika and everyone from my team. Um, it was a good experience, and Nikhil Menon, he got injured unfortunately, and I think we would have had a better chance in the semi-final. And even I didn't perform as well as I would have wanted to in the semi-final, but it was the league stage which was spread over many months was really fun, and I also got to play against a lot of players during the off season, so it also gave me a lot of match practice. It's also a very good experience.
absolutely. In fact, I've seen many times you probably don't take opportunities to talk to people, probably not out of your club boundaries. But then, of course, yes, very well done, Pranav, in terms of gelling well with the team that has got icons and that has got a lot of celebrities in your team. So effectively, the now the focus shifts on to the two girls who performed very well, Kristen Fiona and Kaushika. Both have done phenomenally well for Neelangarai Turtles. Of course, yes, Abhinay was mentioning that Kristen Fiona had a little bit of injury. She had a little bit of sickness, and then once she came back, she started really performing well. Kaushika, first we will take your inputs. What exactly is your input in terms of aligning and gelling with all these wonderful, wonderful boys and girls, and how's that? It has probably contributed to your own game, and also share with us your glorious moments.
First of all, I had a very good. First of all, I had a very good experience with these people. My teammates, especially Abhinay and Dhruv, he supports a lot. And Nikhil Menon, Pranav, and Fiona were doing great. Uh, so bad luck that Nikhil Menon got injured. And some matches also, Fiona contributed to play for matches. In semi-finals, I started very well. I was 2-0 up. I couldn't able to convert that match because of the pressure. If I could have won that match, we can able to make it to the finals. But it was my mistake, I think. But we played a brilliant match in the semifinals. Especially Abhinay, he beat one of the top players in the Tamil Nadu.
No doubt about it, because Abhinay did bring one back, pull one back against Karthikeyan, and of course, yes, the doubles. There was no competition. Strictly, I felt when Pranav and Abhinav, they Abhinay, they try to really make a match out of it against Kavyasri Bhaskar and Sarvani. But of course, yes, see, it's basically the trust that has developed with amongst all the players. It's not that because I have not performed or you have not performed. It's the team which really gels well, that really comes out with flying colors. What we found in Shayar, in the Salem team, is that all of them really got well as a team. And incidentally, during the league phase, they never lost even a single game. So eventually, although they had their own limitations, but they did not lose any game. So that's the funniest part. This is a mysterious game. You will think that you will win a match, but then, of course, you may not finally end up winning. But all said and done, Christian Fiona, you're the one who really opens up the account for Neelangarai Turtles. Many times I have seen, whenever you have opened with a positive note, there has been clues, I would say, amongst the other players. What rubs it off? What exactly is your feeling as to why this has happened? Whenever you win, probably the other members also pull up their socks and do well. What is there any secret behind it?
First of all, I thank all my team members. They have really supported me very well. And in the beginning of the league match, my match was the first match. I think my small win contributed them maybe, but it was all their own efforts and their own dedication towards the game. Apart from that, we all have learned many things from our team captain Amalraj and Abhinay. I thank them also. We had a great exposure with all the players in the match, and it was a great experience of playing with a lot of players in the off season. Generally, we don't get that opportunity, and it is really nice. Thank you.
Fantastic, Christian, Fiona, and Abhinay, and your team. You did a very, very good job. In fact, I could see quite a lot of camaraderie between your team members, and we will look forward to many, many more pulsating competitions like this. The upcoming TTSL is yet another one. I'm sure all of you will be really glued onto your sets to find out how well you have got sold off. And one last question to Abhinay. Abhinay, you have been playing for some time now, and you have actively taken up coaching as your basic activity. Now you tell me the transformation. What when you were playing as a small kid, and now you are seeing all these kids playing. You tell me, how is the change? How focused have children become these days, and what exactly is the reason why there are a lot of children who are just
A lot of exposure, really good coaching, and everyone is very much involved into sports. And studies has become a second thing now. I feel without any hesitation, they're taking up the sport, they're loving it, and they're playing with all their heart. And so,
absolutely, very well said, Abhinay. Because many opportunities are getting opened. The doors of sports has opened up quite a lot of. I would say the Pandora's box is opened. Quite a lot of opportunities for youngsters. Fantastically well. And while you march on to your next upcoming TTSL is there, and then after that, of course, the next state ranking will start. So I'm sure all of you are putting up your socks and then doing that extra You are traveling that extra mile in terms of putting in your efforts. And let me wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much for your presence here. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். நான் இந்த பக்கம் நீ இந்த பக்கம் வந்துட்டாங்கன்னா